Hello and welcome to the weekly wrap video. Just a couple of things to catch you up on from this week. Starting off with the dismal performance of stock markets in both the US and Europe, as the benchmark DAX, for example, looks to close the week with losses of just shy of 5%. Now this is on the back of very elevated crude oil prices, as well as geopolitical tensions arising in Syria. So in the start of this week, it did look as if France, the UK and the United States could look towards military intervention in Syria via tactical missile strikes as early as this Thursday. Now, of course, this time has now passed, where UN inspectors remain in Damascus conducting their inspection of the alleged chemical attack sites. Now, this is due to be presented in front of the UN Security Council once they do withdraw from Damascus on Saturday. But of course, on Thursday, the pro-Syrian intervention camp took a bit of a blow, as the UK have now confirmed they will not take place in any imminent Syrian intervention. This is as a bit of a humiliation for the PM David Cameron. He lost a House of Commons vote for a government motion for humanitarian aid, including military strikes in Syria. That was late on Thursday. So, of course, the oil complex remains highly strung. Brent crude futures have touched as much as $117 per barrel this week, with WTI crude futures touching on multi-year highs. But coming away from the Middle East briefly, we have seen some focus on the US data. GDP was revised upward further than forecast for the secondary Q2 GDP reading. Chicago PMI coming in line with expectations on Friday, and University of Michigan confidence being revised upwards for the final August reading. This comes ahead of a pretty packed week next week in terms of data, of course culminating in non-farm payrolls on Friday, which is probably the key piece of data before the FOMC rate decision on September the 19th. So, of course, next week also has the US labour market holiday on Monday, so it could be a pretty slow start to next week, but it does pick up towards the end with the BOJ, the RBA, the Bank of England and the ECB rate decisions, and of course the US payrolls figure. So, of course, we'll bring you those as soon as it hits the wires, as well as any other relevant commentary to your trading. But in the meantime, that's all from me. Make sure you have a fantastic extended weekend in the US.